No one knows why the hell my stuff wouldn't work as intended. Okay, back we are. Let me just, okay, it is on low settings. Last time somebody mentioned that my audio settings were really low. I'm hoping this is rectified now because I did look into it and everything is cranked up to the max. I did try to put my microphone closer to my mouth though, so maybe that helps. And of course, being professional as we are here, I totally forgot to put up the announcement on the Discord. So, where are we? There we go. There. Everything done. I kind of missed the old streaming page on YouTube, though it was a bit easier to go with. Either way, we're going to load back into the game, which I think is about here. Yes, live stream 2. So last time we have reached the city of Formello, where we are going to do something, I guess. We're currently looking for a job, or several. There we go, everything's loaded up. Yeah, we picked up all the jobs. And we were asked by the mayor of Formello, Mayor Evelyn, to retrieve her enchanted necklace, which apparently is a way to communicate with the castle. So, there we go. We also learned that somebody is buying sugar for a hefty price of 200. We're still looking for picks and shovels. I think we killed the ogre. I do think we killed the ogre, so let's go see Mayor Evelyn again and see if she will toss us a reward. Let's actually go to... That's the mayor's place. That'll do. There we go. You report the destruction of the ogre to Mayor Evelyn. She nods. That is one few item of my endless list of things to do. Here. You are rewarded with a patch of coins and a ring. Watch the job board, we always need help. We will do that. However, close to the next level as well. Lovely. We got a ring, which gives us 15% to fire resistance. Very nice. So we'll stick that onto Marion here, because why the hell not? And let's use it level up. Okay, nothing important. Why do you have those javelins? Oh well. Close that. Use that. There we go. We do want some more... I think I'll go with intelligence again. And we need all the mage spell ability we can have, as well as some arcane lore, because why the hell would we not? Okay, and as Evelyn has hinted, let's actually look at the job board and see if she has posted up something new. Where did that job board go? There it is. Ooh, there is. A giant has been sighted in the tunnels west of Formello. It lives in an encampment surrounded by rubble. These enormous humanoids, even larger than ogres, cannot be allowed to lurk near our trade routes, stealing our food and menacing our womenfolk. Track the creature down and drive it away. The victor will receive a bounty from Mayor Evelyn. Well, why the hell not? We're probably not going to actually do that now, mind you. Let's cast some mage spells, though. How are we looking money-wise? Can we afford another spell? Possibly, actually. You. Can you help us learn more priest spells? Yes, okay, I haven't been able to do that yet. I would like to learn then. Right, you. I would like to improve. I would like to learn that actually. There is so much we would like to learn. I kind of want all of those. Let's learn that. Although that would be lovely as well. Let's go with summon shade. Oh, your priest skill isn't high enough. Alright, let's improve curing then. And improve minor heal. And improve smite. Why the hell not? We'll have to do that anyway. Alright, close that. Now we are ready to leave the town. I'll take this route. I will not take this route. I will take this one instead. Considering the first one was not actually a route. Anyway, there are things we can do here. So let's have a look at our trusty map. The map is this thing. We are in Formello. We could go for the giant. I really don't want to though. We could go into the Deadly Crypt. We will actually go to see Motrax. Because Motrax is a very fine dragon. And I think this will grant us enough experience to essentially bump the rest of the group up to the next level. Okay, let's go this way. I think Motrax is more northwards. Ooh, there's a secret door here. You enter a dusty, secluded cavern and are greeted by the rank smell of giant lizards. These aren't the declawed, defanged variety you find in town. These are wild and very dangerous. They're all over the cavern ahead of you. Fortunately, they haven't sniffed you out yet. You could escape if you wanted. Well, I think that was not a save, so we'll attack. It's a lot of them. It certainly is a lot of lizards. That didn't quite go as planned. Okay, could you perhaps shield us a bit? Just a bit. And I think you will want to call a beast. We need some magical help. Okay, now fun thing, there is actually a battle discipline that would allow us to kill or to attack everything around us. It's, I think, yeah, Blade Sweep. That would be very useful to have, however we are still quite far away from it. So we'll have to manually try and kill everything. I think I'll try to do it the old-fashioned way. Although it might help to keep all of those guys dazed, which should prevent some of them from attacking us. Okay, you attack this one. You might kill this one. There we go, another level up, lovely. Now these missed their turn, which is very useful for us to have. This one. I don't really want them to lose the dazed status as long as possible. So I'll try to focus the lizards that aren't dazed. And since there's a lot of kills we're getting here, we might actually... Lovely, now everybody else has leveled up. We might actually regain a fair bit of health and energy from this. So I'm not too concerned. And I don't believe this was actually a quest. I think you can only, like, solve those job board quests once you get them. Like, if they require you to kill a certain monster, you can only do so after you've taken on that quest. Although, do correct me if I'm wrong. Alrighty, I think it might still be a good move to do some minor healing. We can also level up mid-battle if we so desire. I don't really see a need to do so, though. Anything? No, nothing we want to pick up, so off we go. There is nothing else in here. Just a bit of stuff. Now we want more strength, so we can finally not be encumbered anymore. And we also really want melee weapons. And I guess sniper. Now, those 2 points here are not wasted. They will grant us access to battle disciplines, because it takes the sum of every combat skill. So I think all of those lumped together. So we have a total of 5 in here. And all of those will grant us the ability to use battle disciplines. So yeah, the sum matters. So it does, you gain the same amount of skills even if we put like 15 points into here, or if we put 5 here, 3 there, 2 there. It'll be the same, I think. Either way, we want to, right, level up this first. I think we'll want some more dexterity. This is, after all, an archer character. And yeah, we can't go further into sniper without having sharpshooter. I wish I'd drawn up a different picture here. Anyway, I think I'll go with extra action point. That is useful as well. I mean, everything here is really useful, including those. I mean, we're not going for dual wielding. Riposte is great. Oh, everything. Everything is so damn tempting. Quick action, I think, also makes it possible for you to take a second action, which is lovely. So basically, you can attack twice in a round, which, as you may imagine, is effectively doubling the amount of attacks you get in that round if it triggers, which it often doesn't. Okay, we want to learn more about priest spells and arcane lore, because, again, why the hell would we not? Is this the way to Motrax's lair? Most certainly not. It would be more in here. Okay, so let's try to aim for a more northwestern road. We'll also save the game here as live stream 3. I know, very creative. Okay, nothing hidden here. What's that? There is a sign. The Cave of Motrax. There we go. Now, if memory serves, Motrax was in fact a peaceful dragon. You walk back to the sign you just passed and look at it again. Your eyes didn't deceive you. It said what you thought it said. A dragon lives here. A dragon named Motrax. Before you came to Avernum, you didn't think any dragons still existed in the world. The Empire tried hard to slaughter them all, just like they wiped out every other magical creature on the surface. Everything from gremlins to griffins. When you realized that dragons still existed, though, you had a strange feeling, a mixture of fear and elation. True, dragons could be sinister, deadly, avaricious creatures, seldom to be trusted. Yet you couldn't help but feel what the world was poorer without them. Alright, so, dragons. There's a good witch Marion, which, yeah, let's talk to her. You meet a woman in long, sparkling robes. Her robes are made of the normal, rough Avernum cloth, but silver threads woven through it make the garment glitter in the dim light of Avernum. displays a constant smile and seemingly boundless energy. "Welcome, traveller," she says. "I'm Marion, Goodrich of the Northern Caves. I hope the day treats you well." "Have you been in these caves very long?" "I have been here for a year now, conversing with, teaching, and learning from Motrax." "What do you know of Motrax?" "He is the ancient dragon of the cave. He knows so much of all the Avernum tunnels and of the races in them." "Are you researching the tunnels for a reason?" "I hope one day to plumb into his memory and find knowledge of a tunnel to the surface world. Then I can escape this horrid pit." She looks at you slyly. "And maybe take the captain with me." "Which captain?" She grins very broadly. "Co's the captain here. If I left, I'd have to take him with me. He's good to have around." "I would like to learn some magic." "Wouldn't we all? Alas, the magic I can teach you would not be handy for you. It concerns building, not burning, though of course this world makes us need both." Where might I learn burning magic, then?" "I would go south of Home and visit the great library there, and a sacred temple. Two mighty beacons of applied magical learning." "Alrighty, thank you." "Anything in here?" Okay, we picked that lock, so we're probably not supposed to take anything from there. But that still doesn't mean we can't explore a little bit. There's nothing useful in here. Okay, let's not steal anything. I'm just happy with the free experience we gained from... Ooh, look at that. There's a button here. Leading me to a desk, which doesn't really give me anything. So we will not do that. Let's see if Captain Co has anything for us. You see a skinny man in steel armor. Actual steel, walking around, taking care of the business of the fort. He's almost manic. He can't seem to slow down. When he sees you, he runs up to greet you. "A visitor! Welcome, welcome! I am Captain Co, the greeter. You report to me before you seek the dragon." Is this where I need to report before entering further?" "Yep, I greet visitors to the cave. I also guard things I need to be guarding. I am a visitor." He goes into his prepared greeting speech, quivering with happiness. "All visitors are welcome to the Cave of Motrax to greet the Ancient One, to teach and learn. The rules are simple. Stay on the rock path and behave." Why should I stay on the path? "Safety. When visiting Motrax, go north through the main cave. He will be in the second cave in. He throws trash in the tunnels to the west and lives in the tunnels to the east. I recommend against going into his home. He probably wouldn't like it. And he has some nasty fire lizard pets who live off his trash. They're quite nasty." "What rock path?" "The stone walkway. Only walk between here and the lair of the dragon. Don't take any side passages or you'll end up really regretting it. Remember that. Directly here to the dragon and directly back, or it's not safe." "Does Motrax have a horde?" Co looks around, worried that someone might have heard you. "Motrax is friendly, but he is not tame. If he thinks you threaten his horde, he will kill you. So don't. Don't even mention it." Okay, that's all for now. And I think that's a very good distinction. Friendly, not tame. Okay, no named guards. Anything we can pick? Okay, there looked to be a lot more clothing there. But it really isn't, okay. So, let's stay on the rock path. Are those healing herbs? No, they're potted plants. Sometimes the Empire sends plants to the underworld, a small kindness. Lovely. Don't think there's a reason to pick them up. There is the stone walkway, we'll take that, and there is the dragon. The floor of this cave has been worn out smooth by dragon feet passing over it time after time for centuries. The beast's claws have left ruts inches deep. The dragon himself is waiting for you in his alcove, his body weakening, but his eyes are still sharp. Okay, let's talk to Motrax then. He also has a Delta, a cat. Two healthy and well-tended cats wander freely around about Motrax's lair. The dragon clearly dotes on the little creatures. Yeah, Delta and Epsilon. I'm not sure if there were cats Alpha through Gamma, but who knows. Motrax takes the satchel delivery between two claws, opens it up, and reveals several chunks of greenish meat. Ah, he murmurs, a delicacy. He eats the snack in several delicate bites and rewards you with a pouch of gemstones from his hoard. Lovely. Another quest well done. You stand before a dragon. He is green with reddish highlights and towers high above you. The dull color of his skin and the cracks in his wings make you guess that he is old. Very, very old. He stares at you with frighteningly wise eyes. Interesting, he rasps. A traveling warrior, like in days of old. I see spirit in your eyes. I am Motrax. Come. Speak with me a short time. Ease my tedium. What are you? He sighs. A small wisp of flame comes out. I am an ancient dragon long past my prime. I do not roam the caves and hunt anymore, but instead devote myself to scholarly pursuits and playing with my cats. His voice is rich and deep. You have to concentrate to keep it from hypnotizing you. Even when old and decrepit, dragons are mighty creatures infused with raw magic. You devote yourself to scholarly pursuits here? I have humans come here, and I learn of their ways and of the land above ground. I would like to visit it. Alas, your leaders would no doubt cast me below again at best. He chuckles smokily. I like you Avernites, despite our first meeting. What happened at the first meeting? I met some of those in the first expedition. What's this first expedition? His head raised back in surprise. You haven't learned of the expedition yet. When those above in the Empire found these caves, they sent a large force below, led by a small group of powerful adventurers bearing much powerful magic. The sorry band hoped to subdue those of us in the underworld. They were arrogant, they were stupid, and they were slaughtered. How were they slaughtered? In many different ways. A group of them came here, fleeing a band of sliths. They dared to demand that I help them. I refuse. They attacked, I slew them, and cast aside our paltry treasures. Another band came, humbly this time, asking for sanctuary. I refused them, but they offered a bribe. What was that bribe? A stone key, which they said they found somewhere far to the west. I was so enraged by their attack that I threw them out and their trinket with them. They can't have gotten far below before the sliths got them. They went southeast. Search the tunnels in that direction and you may find it. Look for the site of a battle long past. You take note of this. What happened to their treasure? My leftovers go to my pets, stupid, smaller cousins who live down the tunnel to the west. I recall giving their trinkets to my pets to play with. You know those trinkets are probably still there, even after all those years. You may take them if you want. Be careful though, my pets anger easily. I have another question. You find me interesting? Oh no. Ah, does the young warrior wish to speak? I'm most interested. Yeah, you find me interesting? I do, though you are not well known. You have in your eyes a dangerous gleam. It is the glow I have seen in all those who have gone on to perform great acts. I am old, I can see such things. I have seen the heroes of old. The heroes of old? The humans who first came to Avernum, the poor exiles who tamed these savage caves and bend them to their will. Perhaps I am old and sentimental, but I found it within me to admire them. You believe I will achieve great things? Oh no, I believe that you will die. Only the rarest of those who carry your spark have the skill and luck needed to survive it. I will be fascinated to hear how long you live. Such amusements do much to ease the tedium of my long life. Okay, do you know anything about a sphere? He thinks. One of the first visitors brought a sphere that allowed flight. His name was Thralny. I've been trying to find out more, but I've had no luck. Okay, I thought the Empire had killed all of the dragons. I have been down here for centuries, long before the Empire commenced their savage genocide against my kind. Do you ever long for revenge? Revenge? Why would I long for revenge? The Empire has never touched me, and it never will. If the other dragons were too weak to protect themselves, why is this any concern of mine? Of course, if you speak with them, they might feel differently. Well, they're dead, so... Anyway, we have another question. Someone in Formella wants me to find a certain scroll on religious history. Well, I can see why you would ask me, but I'm not half the historian some of you humans think I am. The dragon Koth, far to the west, is the collector of magical tomes of all sorts. You should ask him for help. I will be going now, thank you though. Then I wish you interesting travels, and I hope to hear more of them. The dragon lowers his head and resumes his rest. So yeah, Motrax has, thank you, a few interesting things to say. I do like him. And we will not go through his tunnels, although he does have a chessboard here. Can we pick that up? We could pick up the meat. I don't know what kind of meat it is, and we should probably not steal something from the dragon. Now, he has allowed us to go through his hoard here. However, I feel it might be too dangerous for us at this point. Plus, we don't really need to. Okay, so I'm not sure if that quest here, which sadly doesn't, like, it doesn't update, which is something I've noticed here. So it hardly ever gives you an update, so you're kind of required to remember everything. Okay, do we want to try the ancient crypt? I think we might. It's that or the invading giant. And I do believe the quests are kind of tailored in such a way that you can actually do them at the level you get them at. Okay, we'll be attacked and... There we go, we are being attacked. And I kind of want to hit those slimes first. There we go. One down. And many more to come. I don't think we need to dig into our magical reserves here. Actually, we do now. And that's why I wanted to get those slimes away first. Because I remember those could poison you, which we do want to cure. There we go. Okay, I think it'll be enough for Aldous to do the meleeing. And we'll have everybody else use the missile weapon. I believe it might have been a smarter move to actually give... Okay, we want to heal Aldous as well. I'd actually attack a fresh target with the archer. However, we want to heal again. It costs very little magic, but I believe this is... there we go. And yeah, 8 health and 2 energy. So we almost got everything back. Okay. I don't think going back to Mother Claudette would help us that much, because she's not going to give us that much experience. Let's try to find the hot springs. Okay, there are some soldiers. We don't need to worry about those. Ooh. You enter this remote cavern and are enveloped in thick clouds of steam. It's hard to see in here, but you manage to make out several natural hot springs. You check the water. It's actually a comfortable temperature. A long, hot soak later, you are fully clean and refreshed. These springs are wonderful. Some enterprising Avernite should open up a spa here. So we test the temperatures by taking a bath, I guess. Well, that's a viable way. However, we now have two different quests we could essentially turn in. Yeah, still far away in experience. I don't know if there's a maximum level, by the way. Fort Draco could be worth a visit as well. I believe we can buy a boat there. There's a fair amount of mining and manufacturing in the Fort Draco area. Thus, understandably, there are plenty of guards wandering around looking to protect the region's wealth. The guards examine you long enough to satisfy themselves that you don't match the descriptions of any known bandits, and then they move on. I believe there's also a cave here and there, which I'm hesitant to go into. I also totally didn't notice our curse went away when we visited Modrax's cave. You enter Fort Draco, a famed source of most of the metal produced in Avernum. Gold is valuable down here, but iron and steel are life. Without them, there are no tools, no picks, no weapons. Fort Draco is vital to Avernum's survival. However, such importance comes at a great price for those who live here. Fort Draco is a nightmare of soot and smoke. It's loud and filthy, and slag and ore are heaped everywhere. You develop a splitting headache almost immediately. The citizens of Fort Draco are a dirty, hearty crew. Work in the foundry and the mines have made these folk strong and self-reliant, and completely encrusted in soot. Well, I believe this is where we can actually sell the iron bars I've been hoarding. Could we? Yes. You see an old woman in ragged black robes. She is having a drink and some bread at the bar, but she keeps looking over her shoulder. She seems to be watching something. Distracted, she says, "I'm great, Grant. Wandering sage, can't talk now." "What are you looking for?" "I'm looking for my familiar right now. It's being very naughty." "Then we're going to meet the dragon." "The dragon? Where?" "Mighty and ancient Motrax lives in a cave to the east." "Well, we kinda know that." "He welcomes all humans. He actually likes us. Mages from all over go and learn from him. I'm on my way now. If only I can find a naughty, naughty familiar." She turns to continue searching. She spies a lizard under a table and leaps after it. It gets away. "You're trying to find your familiar?" "Oh yes, my little lizard, my friend and helpmate, who I won't punish for hiding." "Not at all." She starts to search faster as she shouts. You hear from behind you something say, "Yeah, right." She jumps up, running after the sound. I think it's this lizard here. You see a small green lizard. It wears a ribbon around its tail and a bell around its neck. Hello, lizard, what are you?" "Sss, I'm a familiar." Sss, sss. He tries to shake the ribbon off. "You're a familiar? For what wizard?" "Sss, for her nibs, Grant. The one who makes my life one long string of torments and humiliations." "Sss," I say. "Sss, sss. Sss. Yeah, whatever." It walks off. Okay, so, why doesn't our sorceress have a familiar? Anyway, let's talk to Doc. There's a large, genial-looking man wiping up the counter. Everything in the bar, including him, is covered in a thin layer of soot. He nods to you as you approach the bar. "I'm Doc. Need anything?" "Why is everything so dirty in here?" "It's not dirt, it's money. Fort Draco is Avernum's primary source of metal of all sorts. A bit of dirt is a small price to pay to keep our little nation growing." I guess that seems reasonable. "That's quite polite. I know we're all a bit dirty, but someone has to do what we do." "Okay, what are you doing here?" "Well, I serve drinks to the rowdies when work lets off. Meals too. Other than that, I just try to keep things clean." The rowdies. The miners and the prospectors and the forgers. They're a wild crowd, and as you can well imagine. "Is there any soot in the ale?" "Everything in Fort Draco gets soot on it sooner or later. Price we pay for prosperity." "All right. We will not drink anything then." I believe there was a boat or a place making boats. You enter a crude foundry. Ore from the mines around Fort Draco is dumped into the pool of molten stone and metal to the north. where natural heat and magical forces extract pure iron. Eventually, ingots are molded from the carefully extracted iron. It's amazing that something like this could be constructed down here. Metal is necessary for Avernum's survival. Okay, there is Bill and Bill. The heat and noise here are enough to kill a cave cow. You wonder how this person can take it. He's completely covered in soot. Maybe it's filling his ears. He shouts, "I'm Bill! Welcome to the foundry! You a merchant? No? What? Well, if you are, you can buy metal here." What are you responsible for? I shape the ingots, so they can be shipped out. You know, Avernum gets all its good metal from here. What's so special about the metal? Well, it's metal, it makes it rare. Down here, I mean, the best mines are around here, so here you go. We got the purest metals. Bill and I keep the pit running. Isn't your name Bill? We're both named Bill. I'm Bill, and he's Bill as well. Okay, what sort of metals do you find? Mostly iron. But there have been a few rare strikes of gold, and sometimes lapis lazuli and redstone. I think this is a reference. Okay, what can you do? Nothing yet, but we'll figure something out. Yeah, I'm quite sure this was a Minecraft reference. Do you need anything you'd give us money for? We get some cheap wine. Keep the workers happy so they travel off to another more comfortable cities. Talk to Bill about it. Okay, that's all. Let's talk to Bill then. The heat and noise are almost unbearable. At first, you aren't even sure what species this person is, so thick is the layer of soot covering him. He shakes your hand, leaving behind black smear. You look like quite a traveler. I'm Bill, and I've been looking for someone like you. What are you working on? I run the fort. I keep it from blowing us all to the surface. He has to shout to make himself heard. Quite a fort you have here. Will it literally blow us all the way up to the surface? Yeah, well, maybe not that far, but it'll sure make you dead. The fort is a mighty powerful thing. If it blows, they'll feel it at the castle. Quite a fort you have here. Yeah, it's the best in all of Avernum. Magic and terribly hot. Be careful. Bill continues to tend the smelter. He must be in charge. He spends most of his time shouting orders at the others. It must be difficult running this fort. Not so much. The worst part is keeping the workers motivated, so it's hard to get someone to ferry the good cheap wine to labourers during the off hours. They drink a lot of wine. Of course, hard life up here. Need something at the end of a hot, sweaty day to help you unwind. The miners love to drink wine and fight. Fights are easy to find, but wine is more difficult. So if we brought you cheap wine, would you buy it from us? Sure, I need a lot of it. If you went down the Great Cave and got a load of it and brought it back to me, we could pay well for it. Remember, we just want cheap wine. None of the fancy Almeria stuff. Okay, I'll be moving on. That's a shame. I was very certain there was somebody who would like to buy ingots. The smithy is dominated by an enormous metal anvil. It would take at least 10 strong people to lift it, probably more. It is an awesome sight. According to a sign outside, it is the property of Botel the smith. You see a massive bearded man, covered in what must be an inch of soot. The enormous muscles in his arms almost threaten to tip him over. He says in a deep voice left raspy by years of smoke inhalation, "I'm Botel, head smith of Fort Draco. Fine ironwork, fair prices." He leans casually on the largest anvil you've ever seen. What are you making? Just some of the best weapons and armor in Avernum. This is my fort and I can repair just about anything as well. I'm the best smith outside a great cave. So what would tax your skill? Nothing I've found yet. Sometimes I wish I could get a real challenges. What would challenge you then? I could repair any weapon you brought me, but I wish someone would bring me a really powerful magical weapon to restore. A strongly enchanted weapon is as challenging a repair job as I could hope to find. Hint hint, he probably wants us to find some bloody old weapon. I want to buy some of your fine weapons. Okay, does he have anything we want? Those halberds are kind of nice, but very expensive. Although he is pretty cheap, really. Could I sell something to you? Yeah, we want to sell this and those. Oh yeah, we got those from Motrax, that's why they are not with our salesperson. I want to sell that. Alrighty, there we go. I could use some new armor as well. He has some pretty nice stuff, but I don't think we want to buy any of that. You see a smiling, dirty woman sitting behind a counter. She wears a very pretty black dress. Because of all the soot in Fort Draco, you can't be sure if the dress was originally black. She says, "Welcome, adventurer. I'm Afe. I don't see many of your sort in here. This isn't that sort of business. Unless you have Aranea fangs." You're interested in Aranea fangs? Ah yes, the Aranea are a race of vicious, evil spies which live in the tunnels to the west. Sounds like just the creature I would like to encounter. They harass the merchants. Very dangerous. I've set up a reward system for anyone killing these creatures. When you find their fangs, bring them to me, and I will give you 50 coins for each pair. 50! What do you do for this mining town? I'm the town metallurgist, and I dabble in chemicals as well. You'd be amazed at how often the cave workers need an alchemist of some sort. What do you do with the metal? The miners dig up the ore. Gold, copper, sometimes. Mostly iron. And bring them here to be analysed. If I say the ore's okay, then the ore gets processed. Mostly into pig iron. But we can even make steel in small quantities. Do you know any alchemy? She smiles. You wouldn't be interested, I'm afraid. The alchemy I do is painfully tedious stuff to the lay person. If you need potions made, you can find alchemists in Fort Avernum in the Tower of Magi. Do I have another question? No. Do you have anything for sale? Only my services. If you have any ore or metal that needs to be assayed, I can do that for you. But you don't seem the type. Okay, that's lovely. So we know where to sell Aranea fangs. And here we can buy a boat. Now, if we look at the map, you can see that there is this here. So this should allow us access to this fortress, which I believe might be a good move. It also allows us to access those tunnels here, which may be a bit beyond our abilities. Okay, however, we want to see how much a boat would cost us. Here. You see a small man with short blonde hair. He wears a belt laden with tools. He must be the boat rider for Draco. He nods to you as you enter. Welcome to my shop. I'm Brandon. I'm the only source for boats for traveling the Northern River. Only 300 coins. Okay, I don't need a boat right now. I do need a boat, but I don't want to pay 300 coins right now. I should not have bought all those spells, I guess. Ooh, elite archers. Nice. Frank. This sooty bagger uses crutches to move down the pathways of Fort Draco. His legs are bent and twisted. He nods numbly to you. I'm Frank, a miner fallen on hard times. Spare a few coins for my dinner, warrior. What happened to your legs? I was once a productive member of society, then I got thrown to Avernum, then I became a productive member of this society, and then my legs got crushed in a mine. Now I try to get people to give me a few coppers so I don't die in the street. Sad story, huh? How about a few coins? Yeah, sure, we'll give him 5 coins. Oh, thank you very much. You know, beggars hear many interesting things. Would you like to purchase some information? Only 20 more coins. I guess we will. Much obliged. Here's what I know. Not all spiders are nasty. There's a bunch of friendly ones across the river and to the north. Met one once, not too long ago. She said she was wandering around looking for someone to come help them. She said ask the spider named Spider about a mission. I know it sounds like I'm raving, but I speak the truth. I swear it. Thank you again for your kindness. Okay, so there is a spider named Spider. Could be a game I've written for all I know. Okay, how about Carlos? You meet the proprietor of this small food shop. He's very busy. He has to deal with customers, make the food, and try to keep the ever-present soot flakes from getting into the flour. When you enter, he inspects you very closely. He seems very interested in your weaponry and armor for a simple merchant. He gives you a little smile and says, I'm Carlos. Welcome to my shop, stranger. Are those your cave cows outside? Yes, sir, I love them dearly. Even more when it's time for one of them to make the ultimate sacrifice. Why, I raised them since they were calves. That reminds me, I need some more veal. You could buy rations. You can get meat, bread, and the like from me, if that's what you would like. You seem like someone who travels, who does things. You must know an awful lot about the caves around here. Yes, I do. I have another question. Carlos pounds out some bread dough as he chats, with you occasionally plucking a cinder or bit of soot out of it. He says, "Glad you can spend more time with a humble merchant, stranger." What about that stranger thing? I did, not to worry. We get a lot of strangers up here. They're welcome, they bring business. But sometimes strangers seem to have more potential. Potential for what exactly? He looks over you again. Then he shakes his head. "Oh, I'm sorry. I know of a lot of little secrets, but well, they're secrets. I don't want to share them until I've heard a bit more about you. Rumors, tales of your exploits. When you've done more, maybe I'll have some more to say. Now excuse me." And he returns to his work. What a git. About Sue. You see a beautiful woman with long brown hair and an astonishing variety of freckles. Strangely, both her and her shop are free of soot. "Welcome," she says when you enter. "I'm Sue. I offer both laundry and supplies. Most travelers around here can make use of both." Okay, what do you do in this town? I sell supplies to the miners and such, and also to the adventurers that come this way. I also run a laundry service for the locals. What sort of supplies do you sell? Well, mining supplies mostly. Stuff you wouldn't be interested in, but I do have some things you might like to buy. She brushes off a box with her hand. You notice the store is amazingly clean. How do you keep your store so clean? She seems pleased that you noticed. Yes, I used to spend all my time keeping things neat, but then I found out how reasonably priced dirt repulsion spells are. This is why everyone brings me their dirty clothes for cleaning. My shop is the only place clean enough to get the job done. The job might not be glamorous, but let's just say it's worth my time. Okay, I have another question. Can you do my laundry? She lets out a sigh. That looks like a job, but alright. While you wait, she cleans your clothes and scrubs your armor. When you leave, you're very shiny. Lovely, so we are very shiny now. That's quite an upgrade. Okay, anyone else with a name here? Would you move away, Cal? Okay, fine, we'll walk around them. There is... Ooh, there's a switch here. Okay, we should not take that. Is there any... A woman paces around in this concealed room, lost in thought. When she sees you, she is startled and annoyed. Of course, she snaps. What visit to Fort Drake would be complete without bothering Philia? Well, consider her bothered and move on. What sort of work are you doing here? Research, please go away. Fine, we'll leave her alone then. At least you found her. Also, I think there's nothing over here. This is the border of the area, so there's nothing we can really get from there. This was locked, if memory serves. Yeah, so we can't do anything here. How about this one? It says barracks, lovely. Only unnamed guards. Ooh, and a button. And a thing. We have disarmed the trap, but what for, I wonder? Ooh, that. Ow. Okay, we found a restless spirit. I'm not sure what it's doing here, as out of apparently not resting. But I do know it does really hurt. Can we go here? Yes, we can. Lovely. Ow! Okay, at least we're in the city, so that's something. I'm afraid you will have to keep healing elders. And you may want to call a beast. I'm not sure a venomous worm is going to do much for that. Can we get a flawless shot in? We can, lovely. Yeah, you just keep the guy alive. And I think we'll want to try and cause some damage here. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that really hurt. Um, However, I think we're making headway here. Priest A and 4, I guess. Let's keep the wizard safe, because we do need to... Oh, because the flame spell does a good job on that. Okay, lovely. We'll end combat here. Look at that, a dead body. With a leather helmet, which is, I think, fairly useless to us. A chainmail vest, though. That's pretty useful. An invulnerability potion, also very useful. Now this doesn't make you completely invulnerable, but it increases your damage resistance by like 80% or so, so you take very little damage. Shut up, cell phone. Okay, so we'll take this and we'll put that to sale. We'll also take this and that for sale. And stick it in the junk bag. Because why the hell not? Would you go in there? Thank you. Alrighty, Ooh. Ooh. So we could steal some iron bars. What's that over there? Well, some rocks. Glad we have those. Lots of iron bars. Let's not steal those. Nothing that fancy in here. But I'm glad the guards don't seem to care. This huge open building is filled with heaps of raw ore. Each pile is marked with a small sign indicating who owns it. This must be where the miners bring their valuable ore, freshly chipped from the stone walls of Avernum. They have a trowel and a hammer. What do we need for this quest? We need picks and shovels, so nothing of those. We have 2 picks, 2 shovels. Lovely. Okay, docks in. I was sure there was a way to sell iron. However, nobody seems to want to buy the stuff from us right now, so it might not be here. What's over there? Oh, nothing. I thought this was a secret way, but no, it's not. It is apparently not. There's a railway here. Presumably for minecarts. Let's go out of Fort Draco and back in, so we heal up. Let's also get the Cloak of Curses going again, and then delve right back out of Fort Draco. I was kind of hoping they had a job board here, but they don't. So right now I think we'll try to go to the Deadly Crypt, because why wouldn't we? I'm not sure what those caves are good for. Or that cave. You know what, let's... Do I want to go in? Let's not for now. Let's leave those caves for when we really need to get in there. I suppose they could be just mines. There is an abandoned mine here. Its entrance is almost, but not quite, blocked by rubble. We'll leave it for now. I believe those do have a purpose later on. Although I really can't remember it. Okay, there is the layer of Motrax again. We want to be in this general area here. There should be a quest marker. appearing anytime now. Is this... yeah, this is the Deadly Crypt. And we probably want to save before we go in there. By the way, we are completely unknown still. This may change by the time we actually go places. And by the time we do more quests. Okay, let's talk to young me. You meet a small woman with close cropped hair. She seems to be mixing up some potion. Also, small microphone. Yeah. A bow and a quiver always rests on the stone floor nearby. When you get close, she gives you a brusque little nod. I'm young me. Normally I would be angry at you for threatening our claim. The crypt refused to let us in, so we are leaving. What are you making? Something nasty for the tips of my arrows. We're getting ready to leave the crypt and head south. It'll be a tough haul. Nasty and dangerous, many nephil on the road. But better than the alternative. What is the alternative? I could be on the surface. I went into Avernum voluntarily. I may be the only one. Let's just say there was a marriage I wasn't interested in being a part of. She looks at the substance she's grinding carefully, and she smiles. So you're asked to enter Avernum. That's so hard to understand. Life in the Empire would suffocate me. Following Mad Emperor Hawthorne's laws, bowing to his toadies, and no thank you. I guess I agree with you. Of course you do. I can see that you have the fiery spirit, she smiles. Were it not for my companion, I might... No, some thoughts are not worth finishing. Now excuse me, I must complete my preparations. Tell me about the crypt, please. The main problem now is figuring out how to get in. Spells and lockpicks haven't worked on the door yet, but we'll keep on it. There must be some way to open the door. Alrighty, yeah, that's all things we have seen already. There is a huge door in the middle of this wall. The door's flat, featureless, rectangular slab of stone. There is no handle or latch, and no markings indicating who built the structure. You start to turn back, confident that there is no way inside. Then, as you prepare to leave, you hear a click. The door swings silently open for you. A cloud of dust floats out, choking you. The way into the crypt is enticingly clear. And yet, you can't help but wonder what might cause the door to close. Okay. That's ominous. We will once again save that. You enter the ancient crypt. It must have been here for centuries. The frescoes on the walls are clearly humans. It's quite a revelation that humans have been down here for this long. It was thought that the first expedition was sent by the Empire over 50 years ago. Was the first group of humans to explore these caves. Apparently not. Something tells me the door's gonna close. Also, this might be a good time to get some light going. We can see without as well, but yeah, let's get some lights going. Why the hell not? Let's also shoot some skeletons. And I do want to protect myself here. And why the hell not call in the beast? Okay, Aldous, why are you still encumbered? Oh, you're carrying oh, right, because I gave you this... yeah, I'm silly. He's still encumbered because I gave him this heavier suit of mail, and I totally forgot that he was, like, right at the edge of his carrying capacity. Okay, this creature is bloody useless. However, it's better than not having it. Is there anything worth picking up? Some bones. An ominous boom echoes through the tunnels, the grim sound bouncing back and forth along the stone walls. It sounded almost exactly like a huge stone door slamming shut. Not good. Again, I love this writing. Okay, is there anything we can do here? No. What about this door? Ooh, an iron short sword. It does less damage than my sword. Does slightly more than... no, it does less than that as well. So what we're going to do is we'll take this piece of armor. We'll take that healing potion and all this and toss it in the junk bag. Ooh, nice, some gold coins as well. Okay, now the cave crawler should probably die soon, or rather expire. There we go. Yeah, that was the third corpse down here. Crude longbow, I think that's crude bow, crude longbow. Yeah, we have cave wood bow. The crude longbow is better than that, so you have a better bow, and you quite clearly don't. We'll give you the crude longbow and actually take all of this and toss it into the junk bag. Okay, we got this, we got that, we got this, and there are no more bodies here. So I guess what we'll want to achieve here is essentially a cleared crypt. Okay, that kinda sucks. The ghoul is somewhat resilient, but it's quite far away. I was hoping he would be far enough away to not bother us, or to not reach us and attack us, but apparently we were not lucky there. Now, being slowed means we do have a chance to miss our turn. And I believe that is a rather nasty affliction. That might be cured by... I think it's a mental effect. Let's see if we can cure it. Yes, we can. Lovely. Oh, shit. Okay, you switch to melee, please. And I was hoping you could kill that ghoul. Ooh, that's a lot of experience. Lots of experience is bad because it means the enemy is quite strong. So let's get some heals going. And you please call in the beast. I think we need something stronger than a giant spider. Okay, let's kill the shade, because I think the shade has the chance to breathe, or to do this frost cone spell thing, which I'm really not keen on. I also think we might want to smite it, because that deals tremendous amounts of damage. Same with the bolt of fire. There we go. Good amount of XP. Okay, he can't be terrified. Makes sense that you can't terrify a ghoul. Okay, please cure elders again. And I think it might be a smart move to start blasting them and start using some of the spell energy we have. Lovely. Why did it get 2 attacks there? I mean, I don't complain, I just wonder why it did get 2 attacks. Oh, come on now. Cure that again. And... M-A-C. Really? Yikes. Okay, you attack that. Great work. And now everybody melee the zombie. Ooh, that's good. That is actually great to see. Because now that we have that, oh, why is it not taking so much damage? Okay, I think we also want to smite this. It seems to be quite resilient. And I really don't feel like risking too much of my health here. So we'll attack it from a distance with all the spells we can get. Really? Ow! That's not good. That's certainly not good. I would like you to attack. You absolutely have to move aside and pre-spell Aldous. You are unharmed, which is good. I don't think we can daze them. Ow. Ow. Okay, healing potion time. And hit it. You as well. Healing potion time. And just whack the zombie. You, please heal yourself up. And you, please summon a new beast. I'm not sure a Nephil is going to be that useful right now. Ow. Okay, I think this might be a good time for the invulnerability potion. So now we have, 80% resistance to all damage. We want to probably destroy this thing first. So... now you can actually attack the zombies, so what? Okay. That's why we wouldn't want to do that. Now, in his defense, he has very little polearm skill. Oh shit, I forgot I wanted to heal that priest. To heal my character. Ow. Okay, I'm kind of glad we did that. Now, he still has a few turns remaining of that. We might still want to get this sorted out. Attack. Priestly heal on you. And definitely get this flickering sentinel out of the way. Now the Greater Shade won't die once the summoner died. But it might actually... it will not be re-summoned, is my point here. Oh nice, we even got a cleave here. Let's... yeah, I was trying to destroy a zombie there. And even though we technically have somebody in range, let's get this out of the way. Lovely. Not so lovely. Oh, that's bad. That is bad. We lost the character. And of course it was one of the fighters. We'll revive her in just a moment. I think we still have one of those scrolls. Okay, that'll do. Yikes. Okay, kill it, please. Okay, we want to smite that shade. Lovely. And you switch back to the bow and shoot it. Good. Ooh, we have a wand. I kind of want to have the wand. I kind of don't have that wand. Let's pick the fiery wand. And a platinum ring. You have a return life scroll, which is, I guess, aptly used now. Considering we do not have the way out just yet. Let's save this as livestream 3B, because I don't think we can get out of this door. Oops. Yeah, the zombie shouldn't be too troublesome. But yeah, the door is now shut. And this thing looks important, so we probably want to rob it. Um, Fine, let's do this then. Can you hit the zombie? No, you can't. You could switch places though and then attack the zombie. We want you to heal Aldous just to full health, and I think, just in case, I want another beast. Why did you move away there? Okay, we want you to trade places again and have you attack. And have you attack this. And you attack this. The thing is, we don't have many enemies in here right now, which means I don't want to use my my defense chant thing. At least zombies are easy to kill. Like so. And skeletons usually were as well. So 1, 2... We're a bit too close for comfort here. I would like to have remained further away from the skeletons, because now they will certainly be able to attack me. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. Because I think we can take care of those quite safely. Okay, there we go. And the equipment here? No. Alrighty, another skeleton. It should go down in just a few shots. Lovely. Yeah, we really need better bows. I was hoping for something other than zombies here. Like just some easily accessible loot would have been nice. Yeah, just shoot him. And yeah, we definitely need a bigger bow. Or a better bow for everybody. One down. Couple more to go. Now I realize it might have been a mistake to give a better bow to my melee character. Because he really doesn't benefit too much from it in many instances. But I think it might have also been a reasonably good idea. Also, we'll toss the energy potion on the priest. Okay, do you want to have a... You actually have a magical armor. Not as good as actual armor, but it's doing the job. So this goes in the junk bag. I think this can go in there as well. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, a cave with longbow. That'll go to you. Maybe because this character has a higher chance of getting the sniping thing to trigger, which means we would get 2 shots. And getting 2 shots with the best bow we have, I think, is the best option we can get. Okay, another bit of things for the junk bag. Which is luckily weightless, so go us. Anything else that lights up here? No. So 3 bodies and nothing else. Great. Okay, there is another ghoul. Which we of course missed. Okay, they're going around. this is probably a perfect time to cast some protection spells. And you can just shoot. Yeah, let's go with another shot. They will come around in just a moment, though. Like, they will soon come from this direction. We'll actually skip that turn. That was kind of a waste. We could have attacked this ghoul as well. There is no tangible benefit to skipping your turn aside of course, waiting for the enemy to get into a more attackable position, if you so desire. Let's cure that slow spell. It's an effect we really don't want. Okay, another shade. I don't like the shades. Gotta put it out there, I don't like the shades. This one is, however, luckily not as... thank you for that. Not as durable as the other ones were. Ow. Could you come back, please? Lovely. Okay, there's a hidden doorway there. One moment. In retrospect, it seems like kind of a stupid idea to go into a cave that says, yeah, nobody ever got out of this. There is a stone statue of a human warrior in the center of this room. The style of his armor and the curved blade at his side are completely unfamiliar to you. This statue must be very old. Interestingly, one of its arms is pointing at the center of the west wall. Be that wall. And there is... a small pool of water has dripped from the ceiling and slowly accumulated in this basin. The liquid is glowing brightly, slightly. Let's drink some of it. You sip some of the water. Soon you start to feel strange. Your vision is sharper and your thoughts are clearer. It's as if everything slows down. It's an illusion, though. Time isn't slower, you're just thinking much faster. Okay, so... okay, that's useful. That means we have gotten rid of all death curses. Okay, I was hoping we could get to the center of this, because I believe this is where a death curse would live. Okay, let's open this. You eagerly open the central crypt, hoping to reveal all manner of treasure. All you find inside, however, are some bits of dust and scraps of cloth. You search carefully, but you don't find anything interesting. Well, that's a shame. At least we also didn't find, like, some all-powerful lich. Ooh, boxes. Anything on the ground you want? No. Ooh, money. And tarot wand. How very useful. And some emeralds. We'll take those. This might pay for another bit of training, so we're definitely taking that. Let's explore this part of the cavern before we go anywhere else. After all, it pays to be thorough in most cases. Yeah, I think we wanna... oh, crud. I think we didn't want to necessarily attack that ghoul. Ow. go here and please cast protection. You go here and please summon something that can get its face eaten off for us. Now let's try not to die here. We're actually shielded, so we might be able to pull this off just fine. If you could get in there and start whacking on the ghoul. Okay, please heal elders. We are in some minor bother. I don't think it's too bad just yet. Seeing that... Okay, the white has to die first. I was hoping we could get a lucky cleave there as well. However, we didn't. Yeah, freezing damage won't do too much, sadly. And I think Daisy ain't going to do anything either. But the white has to go. The white has to die first. Ow. Okay, we don't want the priest to be slowed at all. Okay, that space is apparently filled with debris or something. Priestly spell. Do I risk it? Yes, we'll risk missing a turn. It killed my skeleton, so let's summon something else. Okay, that didn't pan out as planned, I have to admit. Okay, we lost the turn there. Not good. I probably really shouldn't have barged into the room here. Okay, could you kill that ghoul? Missing is fine. Missing actually helps us a lot. I wish there was some indication of like a hit chance. Magical spells. Okay, could we please kill that white? That's bad. That is bad. Please heal yourself first. And I'm going to try to keep killing that white. Okay, we kind of lost the turn there. Let's try to keep everybody at least moderately healthy, because we do need everyone, and we don't really have another one of those return life scrolls. Okay, that's not too helpful. There we go, and one more hit should do it. Lovely. How much to restore? Not too much, but every bit helps here. Ooh, an iron breastplate. I'm fairly certain this will encumber me even worse. Another bronze broadsword. You have a crude broadsword. Yeah, that's a better one, so we'll take this and toss that into the junk bag. Okay, anything else? There's another body here with some junk for us to sell. Lovely. Alrighty, so 1, 2, 3 bodies. That seems to be all we can get from here. here? A purging crystal. Very nice. I will put that on you. Okay, let's save again. And just to be perfectly safe, we want to spend some extra energy and get everybody to full health. Because there is... Oh, yeah, that's not good. That is so not good. Lightning is a very bad status effect. That essentially deals some pretty heavy magical damage every turn. There you go. That's what it does. Yeah, no, that's not working out. I was hoping for a special event there. I don't think we can pull this off. Now we keep having to move as a group, so I can't like have one character open the door and. Okay, what we can, however, do is buff up a bit. So I can actually cast this in advance. It won't last long, but at least we have it ready by the time we are needing it. Ow! Well, shit. Okay, let's try to... Okay, we have immobilized the enemy. Let's heal up. Ah shit, I hit the wrong button there. I wanted to heal character 2. And instead, of course, went with character 1, which I was kind of used to. Okay, that's reasonably helpful. Pop a healing potion. And attack. You might want to cure our slowed fellows. And what I should also have done is moved you away. As you've seen at the start of the battle, this undead here can cast a pretty powerful lightning spell. Like so. Okay, that's good at the lightning effect triggered on the mage, because we can actually heal that. At least I think so. We want to do this. Okay, you go back, and by all means cure the sorcerer, because I'm quite sure she would not survive the damage. Like, if that effect actually took effect on her, she wouldn't make it. Ow! So much damage. We're still fatigued, so let's just hit it. Do you have anything that could help us? No. You could pop another healing potion, though. An attack, lovely. You want to heal the wizard. And you want to attack this. Now, being in the door is actually very useful to us, because it means we only have to fight the Thexa Blood Drinker. Okay, we're still shedding fatigue. And we absolutely have to heal you. So we're now out of healing potions. Can't say I'm happy about that. Let's smite, actually. We'll go with the heaviest spells we can get. Which isn't too much just yet. Oh, crud. What's that? War Curse. Minus to hit chance, minus damage. Alright, not good. But since those two aren't actually... okay, we have to move you here. And then I would like you to... do I want to heal? Yes, we want to heal this. And I think magical spells are not necessarily affected by that. Oh shit. That is bad. Okay, that's reasonably okay. Now, Charmed is a mental effect, so curing it would probably yield nothing. How long are we charmed? 2 turns. Okay, she is unlikely to attack the priest, I hope. Let's get some healing on you, though, because he kind of control zones her. Oh, come on now. Why is the cave crawler attacking me now? It shouldn't do that. Ow! Okay, priest A1. Mage A on this character. There we go. That actually helped us out a lot. You hit the cave crawler. Lovely. Okay, we're going places now. This is taking on a turn that we can work with. Now that we have removed all the spell casting character, we can return to trying to hit him as hard as possible with the characters we have. And since this person has a very powerful bow, we'll just use that to hit him. I would ever like to have a new creature. So we can have 2 melee characters wailing on them, while the rest is trying to snipe the ghouls. That's not good. Definitely want to heal up there. And I believe once this is done, we'll actually get the... we'll actually be able to leave this place again. So we can return to Formella with a whole lot of quests done. Go, another one there. Only 1 more ghoul to go. How are we looking experience-wise? Yeah, this battle might also tip us over level 5, so we might reach the next level as well. Which would be great, especially with the priest. Yeah, I'm not too worried about my about being slowed down here. Skip your turn. Alright. I think it's time to barge in. And just shoot it a whole lot. Because the rat will keep the ghoul under control, so he can't move that far. Which means, yeah, we pretty much have this. And should be able to take this out easily. Lovely. Well, lovely. There we go. Okay, is there anything on the ground that we want? There is, in fact. Plus cold resistance. We'll put that on you. Don't need the skull or the cloak. I guess we'll take the cloak and put it in the junk bag. Alright, that was close. Got a golden goblet. I'm not sure that's an item you can use for anything, except maybe drink from it. But there is stuff we can sell here. Lovely. Let's ignore the robe. That's a pile of skulls, lovely. Ooh, nice. Let's save the game here. We'll go with this one. Now. Ooh, there is a thick book on this pedestal. The thick papyrus pages are covered in dense, strange writing. Let's try to decipher it. Okay, we need to be at least at 8 arcane lore. What exactly did this... of the healing spell. Nice. Okay, I think if we're lucky... Okay, there goes our lantern. The door's closed itself, trapping you inside a cliff. This side of the door isn't featureless. There is a bewildering array of wheels and levers. It might be some sort of unlocking mechanism. Or it might be a trick, here to taunt you as you starve. We'll try to figure it out. Okay, you randomly pull the levers and turn the wheels. Nothing happens. You're still trapped. You will stay that way until you can figure out how to operate these confounding controls. Alright. There's a pointing statue. Maybe that helps. Actually, we think faster, so if we... Yes, if we do this, drink some of the water, and go back here, quickly, you start to play with the wheels and levers. Suddenly the pattern is clear to you. You aren't sure how you figured it out, but it's suddenly clear what to do. You alternate between pulling levers and spinning wheels for about a minute. Then you hear a deep thud under your feet and the door swings open. Lovely. So we figured it out. You emerge from the crypt and breathe the fresh, well, slightly less fetid air of Avernum. You may well be the first adventurer to escape this crypt alive. So we'll have to come back here with 8 arcane lore. However, this will have to wait until after we're done with Formello. Yeah, this was a random encounter that didn't really help us too much. We also lost the character there for a moment. That was weird. I haven't seen that before. Okay, let's go to Formello now. We'll do some shopping. I was hoping they would have something nice for us, like a few more bits of digging equipment. I would have been very happy about that. Oh, look, in time-wise, we're at almost 2-hour mark. Let's see, who wanted to get those quests done? Hot Springs in Silver, we're a bit away from that. Mother Claudette. We'll seek her out, because maybe she'll give us something nice. And who else did we have here? Fort Draco Wine. The Deadly Crypt. Also Mother Claudette. Lovely. So that would be here. You greet Mother Claudette and tell her how you escaped the mysterious crypt. Good, this knowledge might save the lives of some of her more reckless followers. As a reward, she gives you a pair of boots that belong to one of her less fortunate followers. Okay, I was able to speak with Motrax as well. You tell Mother Claudette about your meeting with Motrax. You describe how he didn't know anything of use, but the dragon Koth might. How unfortunate, she says. Still, I should pay for your efforts. She removes a ruby from a pouch and hands it to you. If you can ever speak with Koth and learn what I am looking for, I will reward you further. Lovely. I haven't been able to reach him yet, though. So, there we go. Level ups all around. Great. Let's do those. Okay, we want to have some more dexterity. And I think I want to get some more tool use and cave lore or luck. We'll go with luck. Because why the hell not? and we want to have great wisdom. The faster we level up, the better. Okay, you want to have more dexterity as well. And I want you to be a better sharpshooter, so we'll go with this, and actually yeah, let's go with this. You two will get backstab. There's a lot of very nice perks here. Some of those we can't yet get. You want some more intelligence. How are we looking in terms of arcane lore? You have 3. So if we go with this and that, and great wisdom as well, and you as well have more endurance because we do need that, and this and that, and great wisdom. So now we should actually be able to get that spell. Although, yeah, we would gain bonuses to the heal spell, which is actually this guy. So we need a skill of 7, and right now we are at 6. So we could learn it for the group, which in itself is fine. We can also go to the job board and see if anything new has appeared here. Delivery Fort Draco. A scroll sealed with the wax symbols of the Tower of Magi has been pinned to the board. It is addressed to Botel of Fort Draco. Lovely. We'll take that message. And we'll go back to Silva now and report to the local innkeeper. Silva was to the south of memory serves. Yeah, Silva. No, that doesn't say quest destination anymore. And yes, we haven't really done much of the main quest this time. We've been doing a whole lot of faffing around. But we leveled up, and that is very useful in the long term. What's over here? The Bat Cave. It's just a point of interest. It's nothing we desperately want to go at, or to go to. Start Bandit Keep. And this here should be Fort Dovno. We don't want to go in there. We want to move on straight past that and go to not Fort Avernum. I also like to point out that all distances may be subject to being changed by cave quakes. Okay, we need to... Want that job board here as well? Where's the inn? Kranz's Boatworks job board. Somewhere over here. There it is. Of course, with no jobs being available. Armor, weaponsmith, training hall, small inn. I think this, yes. I found a hot spring. Excellent, thank you for your help. In return for your services, here's 100 gold. He pays you and treats you to a round of mushroom beer as well. Hopefully one day I will have a resort there, providing expensive services to all Avernite. Okay, okay. So yeah, the Empire hasn't really been treating people very well. Any other quests we could turn in? I'm kind of tempted to do those quests or those livery quests first because they're very easy. Essentially, if you've cleared the way, they're free experience, so there is nothing wrong with that. As for level up plans, I think I want to start going down this route here. Like having riposte and parrying is really useful because it means your character can get free attacks every turn, or every time he's attacked. So that is great. We're also now anonymous, so we might actually be able to get that quest from Fort Draco. So wasn't there a hidden thing somewhere here? There. Did we learn cave lore? I like how we actually automatically go there. Nice, we found a speed potion. We'll go carefully explore this place. Goblin caves, we don't want to go in there. I'm kind of careful about going to a place unless I know it's... Okay, shreds of armor and broken weapons indicate some sort of battle or ambush took place here. The blood smears on the ground are still fresh, since there's no rain down here to wash them away. You aren't sure who was fighting who. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Is that the Nephilim fortress? It looks like it. And there you see why I want the boat. This is a secret entrance and it's heavily guarded at the front and at the back. But we could get in there. Might actually be able to do that. I think if we go from the front, we'll have to face all those at once. If we go from the back, we wouldn't have to. Okay, beware. The rest of the sign has been defaced. Don't think I should go further in there. Now, where on the map are we? We are up there. And we're on this side of the river, so we might actually try our luck with that wandering giant. Actually, no, we'll go to Fort Davno first. Or Fort Draco, rather. Not Fort Davno. How's our experience looking, by the way? We're not too far into the next level. But we have a delivery for Botel, so he was over there. You deliver a scroll to Botel. He opens and reads it. Commissioned to create lab equipment for the Tower of Magi. Very nice. Very profitable indeed. You deserve a proper reward for this intelligence. He gives you a newly made steel breastplate. Very impressive. So we can essentially immediately upgrade from here. Which means we would be encumbered again. So let's give this to her. There's a fine weapon here. And toss that into the junk bag. And since we're here, I would like to sell something. I would like to sell everything in this bag, which gave us about 200 coins. Very nice. Lucky shoe. No. We don't want to sell those. We want to sell this, and we want to sell... We definitely want to hold on to the consumables we have. As in all of them. Those aren't consumables though. So we want to sell all of this, and we'll sell the golden goblet, because why the hell not? Okay. Lovely. So, good things are happening to us indeed. What else do we have? Invading giant. Let's do that. As usual, we'll buff up here. I like this Cloak of Curses a lot, as you've probably been able to tell by now. Okay, now just head south-ish from here. And we should be able to find the giant. Look at that. Ah, not enough cave lore. That sucks. Let's save the game. We're still in live stream 3. We'll have to override some saves by the time we're done here. Is that? There's a body. This large cave is filled with spider webs, strung from stalagmite to stalagmite. The webs are new and occupied. Fortunately, the large spiders hanging from the strands don't seem to be paying any attention to you. There is a body hanging from the webs here, long ago sucked dry. Through the thick white husks around the carcass, you can see a bone wand, still in the corpse's hands. We'll take it. You cut through the husk and retrieve the wand. Your action causes the webs to vibrate. The vibrations attract the attention of several visitors. They are hungry. So, we have to fight a crap load of spiders. Including some Aranea, so we might get those fangs sorted out. Oh, crud. Okay. Let's kill the closest spiders first. Get some protection spells, and also summon a creature. Probably not the most useful creature to get, but what do we go? What do we do? Okay, you may want to switch to that. Very nice, we got the cleaving. Okay, you probably want to go with melee as well. We want to get rid of the slime. And we have a cleaving chance here as well. And a very slim hit chance. Alrighty, probably want to daze a bit. Ooh, we could also try this Call the Storm spell. Okay, the Aranea has to go. Oh boy, does it have to go. Shit, we lost a few turns there. Okay, yeah, dazing is a game for two, my friend. Ow. How about we don't do that? Okay, kill this. Lovely. Not so lovely is that we lost the turn again. Okay, these guys are dazed. This thing isn't. Okay, they're still dazed. That plays well for us. Ow. Oh shit. Okay, we didn't want to lose that character. We didn't want to lose any of them, but what do we do? Okay, yeah, I don't see us winning that one. Let's load up the last save here. Which was probably this. Yeah. That was this one. Okay. Yeah, that last days wasn't too good for us. We also learned that this place is of no tremendous use right now. We can get there later. Is there a wandering giant? Ooh, secret door. Ooh. The weight of incredible age weighs on this tiny cave. It's almost hard to believe there was ever anyone here. But there must have been. There's a glowing blue crystal resting on the floor. Hard to see out the mold which covers it. We'll take it. Ooh, it's a wisdom crystal. Those are basically free experience. And I tend to give them to the one who needs it most, so you have the least amount of XP. Probably because you are not having the wise trait. Let's wear those boots. Toss that in the junk bag. I have no idea how you use something from in here. Okay, we can't do this while wandering the outdoors, but we'll do it in the next next time we visit the city. Okay, there's an encampment in this clearing. There are piles of refuse and gnawed bones everywhere. Big bones and big footprints among them. Something huge lives here. Remembering what you read on the Formelo job board, you suspect this is where the invading resident has taken up residence. The creature's out hunting, but it is sure to be back soon. We will wait. We will leave, and we'll save, and then we'll come back. We'll overwrite this one. We'll wait for him to return. You conceal yourself behind a pile of boulders and wait. It turns out the creatures weren't hunting. They were hiding behind a huge nearby pile of rubble. When they see that you aren't inclined to leave, they emerge and charge. Oh, great. I was hoping for one giant, not a whole lot of them. Yeah, I don't see this happening. I don't see this happening, so once again we'll have to leg it. And do something else instead. Like returning to Fort Mellow and well, actually getting a boat from Fort Draco. Okay, that's a Nephilim campsite. Let's see if we can get another delivery quest. And also use this crystal. Boom. 173 experience, very nice. It's better than not having that experience. There's the job board. Did it refresh? No, it didn't. Okay, so I think there's only so much wasting time we can do. And right now, I think we're pretty much out of possible ways to waste time. So my suggestion would be to go to Fort Draco now. Which is right over here. Buy a boat. And then try to bypass the Nephilim. Also get our buff going. Because we can't cast spells on a boat. Those are the boats. We have 1,000 coins, so plenty for a boat. Could you, like, not have those cows in the way all the time? Yeah, get me a boat. Okay, you can have one of the boats in the dock outside. I guess we'll take this one. No, this one. No, this one. No, this one. Lovely. Okay. Is there any point in going here? No, because this is something we could access without it as well. Okay, let's get out. Yeah, we can cross the bridge here. Go through here. I'm always hesitant to go into any cavernous areas we haven't we're not told to go into. Then again, this game does kind of reward exploration. Someone or something has collected a pile of stuff here. There are a number of broken weapons scattered about, and some tarnished coins are scattered amongst them. Treasure sitting about in the wilderness. Very odd. It occurs you to wonder what happened to the owners, so we'll take it. You gather up the coins in a pair of iron greaves that will be functional after a good cleaning. As you put your loot away, you cannot help but notice a bunch of hungry-looking lizards approaching. Okay, those are just giant lizards. We have dealt with those before, so I'm not too worried about them. We also haven't gotten our sniping to trigger recently. We'll have a use the protection spell, just to be on a safe side. But yeah, I believe just shooting them with a bow will do wonders here. They're doing very little damage to us, so yeah. It's gonna be fine. Did we? No, we didn't get any new battle disciplines. So, there we go. Backstab this one. We still need a better bow, and I'm very hesitant to try and buy one, mind you. While it would be useful, no doubt, I don't think it would be that tremendously useful. Like this, please. Because we will find the bows. Like, lots of them. I mean, you've seen the very pitiful amount of damage we just did to that lizard with the sorceress. And again, I think that would do. I think she can kill this. Yes, she can. Lovely. Kill you. And you. And you. Lovely. Any items? No. Good. Yeah. 12 health, 3 energy. Not a big deal. Yeah, this area, I think this is like a new area, so we really don't want to go in here. And instead, we'll move towards the Nephilim Fortress. I'm not sure if they can attack us here. We're going to save again. Now, the Nephilim are not that dangerous. There we go. So, you are standing at a secret back entrance to this ruined fortress, now occupied by the Nephilim. This is the base for the cruel cat people's activities in northeast Avernum. The passage spills you out to the filthy trash pit, full of rats and other vermin. Inside you can hear the sinister humanoids howling and carousing. You will have the advantage of surprise, but if you aren't careful you can lose it very easily. Which I think is about to happen in just a moment. Okay, there's a goblin here. I think I want to shoot it. Nice. Oh, more Nephilim. I think I want to start going to melee here. That's cast protection, which of course did not hit our Ooh, a spiritist. Okay, this is a named character, so he has to die first. And he has a shitload of health. Doesn't help. Really doesn't help me. Kill this. You probably want to start curing everybody. We have a cure crystal. I totally forgot about that. Kind of want to daze everybody in here. I hope this will not daze my own lizard. It didn't. Okay, he summoned a creature. I like how the creatures you summon start with haste now that we have upgraded this spell a bit. Kill the goblin. I try to score a kill as quick as possible. We want to hit Ethel first. And heal you. And snipe you. Okay, that's not turning out too great just yet. I love the backstabbing though. It's a very useful skill to have. Okay, please summon a new creature. Oh, come on, could you stop the poison? Okay, kill that. You attack that. Lovely. You. Inventory. I think now's a good time for the Purging Crystal. Do we have a mass heal scroll? No, we don't. Not quite what I was looking for, but cure yourself. And you probably want to switch back to the bow and hit that spiritist. Okay, that worked out reasonably well. We may even have a chance to, yes, pop a healing potion. I don't want to risk that too much here. Attack that spiritist. Even kill the spiritist, lovely. And a goblin, lovely. I probably shouldn't have done that, and instead used the healing spell. Okay, War Chant is not going to do too much for him here. Okay, that's not as effective as I would have liked. PA4. Ow. Ow! Okay, we'll just try to keep them in range. And heal that character because he's taking a lot of damage. Ow! Would you stop that? Also, yeah, 3% chance to trigger aren't much. But it's better than nothing, and it can happen at the most opportune times. Although in many cases it just happens when you really don't need it. Let's drink a curing potion. Then hit you. Let's also drink a curing potion and hit you. Let's heal you. And you just kill it, please. Okay, that actually worked out. To a degree. Kill this. 3. Oof. Okay, this is going okay-ish, gotta say. Ooh, bolts of cloth. Selling for 40 each, so I'm really tempted to hold on to them. Also more meal. And we should totally check the ground here. We've gone through a candle. A stability bottle, we'll take that. Energy potion, why the hell not? Also a cave wood bow. I think you're the only one who hasn't got one of those yet, so congrats, cave wood bow. Try the incense, we'll put it on you. In this cubby hole is a desk covered with papers. Sorry about that. Most are in Nephilim tongue and thus incomprehensible, but one was written in English. It says, Thin Shadow, I want the necklace back, and I want it soon. It was my warriors that did the raid, and it will be my warriors that reap the rewards. If you force me, I can break into your temple. I have but to take the key in the goblin lair in the eastern gallery, Zemera. Okay. There is a small concealed robing room well used by the temple. Red and grey robes, as well as various hoods, staves and so on, line the walls. Anything useful? Ooh, nice. Some healing herbs, spiritual herbs, and energetic herbs. Lovely. Even some bandages. Some fine robes, and a candle. Put the candle on you. Close the junk bag. Is that? No, it's not worth anything. So, robe, fine robe. I have to really take everything that's not nailed down. And let's hit the goblins. Or rather, the one goblin that was still left. There's some fish here. You are the one with all the fish. Get the meal as well. That's all junk. And there we go. This area has accumulated what seems to be months of the fort's refuse. Some of the bones have clearly come from other humanoids, or humans. There is a tunnel sloping sharply toward the west. Ooh, there's also a barrel with trash in it. Anything in here? No secret things. Lovely crystal though. And some thick leather gloves. Crude leather gloves. Thick leather gloves. We could also have those greaves. However, they would encumber us even further. So, no. Those. And this goes into the junk bag. Okay, let's try to stick with those tunnels here. I'm not sure where those lead. We'll explore that later. I'll try to clear out this layer first. Okay, I can see some bread. Also, let's eat. Like so. I wish one of those was actually sugar. That'd be another 200 gold for us. This hall is a small trophy room. Severed heads and broken weapons cover the walls. Hanging from a peg nearby you see a necklace. Thrilled you reach for it, only to realize that it's brass. Worthless. Okay, do I want to go up? I think I do. Okay, we shouldn't have started looting first. Ooh, that was a sniping. Can we out-archery the Nephil archers? We can. Turns out we can. as well. Those are some reasonably easy battles we can use to essentially get our energy back up with first aid. You can get a lot of kills. Ow! Sometimes that actually encumbers you. But yeah, we can get a lot of kills and take hopefully little damage as well. So yeah, as long as we don't end up having to sling massive amounts of spells around, we should be reasonably safe here. There we go. Finish that. And inventory. Lovely. Cave with bow. Anyone else with that one? No. So all of this stuff will go into the junk bag and will be sold at the next vendor. No, 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 no. You go in there. You, and you. Great. Now... Okay, another Nephil room. Booyah. Okay, can you hit that? Lovely, you can. Yeah, kill that. How are we looking experience-wise? Yeah, we are going through the levels pretty fast, which I think is a good thing. Ow! Now we're ensnared. So we can only move one space each turn. Doesn't matter though, because we have a bow. So this is one of the reasons why you definitely want to have a bow around, or why you want to have all your characters to have a different weapon. Just in case this happens, so you're really not too inconvenienced by that. Okay, there's another fish, so you can have that. And some more junk to sell. You. Oops, no. And you. Lovely. And alright, we might as well eat one of those. Do you have any food? No, you don't. Oh, actually, you do. You have some rolls. And a fish. And some mushrooms. We'll eat those. They all heal for the same, so we'll also eat the bread roll. I'm not sure they're that honored for being dead. But I appreciate the sentiment. Ooh, snipe. Now we're getting lucky with that. It didn't happen for ages, and now it's happening all the time. Lovely. Okay, you probably want to go melee now. You hit that. Okay, something tells me this is going to go horribly wrong. Ooh, a blessed belt. We have a studded belt, so let's use that instead. Okay, the girdle of strength we probably want to keep there. And apprentice belt, so this one goes into the junk bag. Ooh, beautiful crystal. Put that on you. Those ropes, not too great. Ooh, a pile of bones. Which turns out to be just a pile of bones. Which is frustrating at times, but also somewhat realistic after all. Ooh, potions. Yeah. Ow! Stop that. Ooh, a healing potion again. You get those two, because we really need them. You can have the energy potion, which we probably want to have over here. And of course the healing herbs. And the alchemical equipment, just for, I guess, role-playing reasons. Also, don't forget to do this. Potted plants. I kind of want one of those. I actually want both of them. And no matter how much alchemy kit we pick up, we will not be able to actually make our own potions, sadly. So there's always that. Okay, so there's a chief here and a magical thing. Yeah, let's daze them. And I think thanks to the curse, we actually also managed to poison them as well. Okay, Chieftain's Escort. I want you to move away. And cast... Let's try that. I want to try this spell out. It is fairly good, I think. Ow! Well, that was actually useful, because that means this character was now moved out of harm's way. Still want to pop a healing potion. And hit the escort. Oh boy. Alright. What creature did I get? Probably none of them. Okay, well, it worked the first time very well, so let's do this again. And let's get another beast. Oh crud, we're all poisoned. But the dire wolf actually got all the damage, so nice. Kill that, or don't kill it. PA2. Let's try and daze everybody. Okay, that worked. Now you. Okay, PA4. We actually have to keep the spellcasters alive. And I think so far we're doing a reasonably good job at not triggering every bloody guard here. Okay, that suddenly made things go very, very bad. Oh, that didn't help. That really didn't help. Yeah. There's the game over for us. The Empire has sent you down to Avernum in the hope that you would die there and trouble them no more. Alas, they have just gotten their wish. Fortunately, there is still hope. New adventurers enter Avernum all the time, alone and afraid. Any of them could be the new savior of the underworld. Perhaps your next attempt to escape will end in success. There is only one way to find out. We'll leave it there. The stream is actually about to end here because, yeah, we've been at it for 2.5 hours. We will get back to this at a later point, probably during next week, maybe even tomorrow. Until then, I hope you enjoyed this whenever you're watching this. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye. Why do my hotkeys not work? hate when they do that.